Aren't the frangipanis just absolutely beautiful? And the kangaroo pools. We certainly live in paradise here on the Gold Coast. So, counselling. You're perhaps considering counselling with us. What makes us different? Well, I suggest you first look at the introductory video on the homepage, which talks a little bit about our overall ministry. A lot of people come to us with sexual issues, and we bring resolution to a lot of sexual issues that other ministries have difficulty doing. So pornography, masturbation, all kinds of issues that usually in the church you're not going to get a great deal of resolution because people are too scared to really talk frankly about these issues. But for 60% of church-going men, porn and masturbation is a big issue. Perhaps it's addictive behaviours in other areas. It could be alcohol, drugs, could be homosexuality. In all of those areas we have considerable success. So what does a counselling day look like when you come to see us? Well, first of all, the term day is perhaps a bit of a surprise to you because most counsellors counsel for 1 hour, 1.5 hours. We don't do that. Our minimum counselling time is 1 day because we find that 1.5 hours is just simply insufficient. So you'd come to see us at 9, you would leave at 5, we have an hour's break for lunch and 2 50-minute breaks in between. And we can accomplish more in that 1 day of continuous counselling than if you were to break it up into a series of individual hour units, and that enables Jesus to go deep. 80% of our clients come from interstate and overseas, and therefore if you're going to come and invest that time in both airfares and accommodation, we suggest a minimum of 3 days to come to see us because it's a good economy of scale. And in those 3 days, one of the first things we'll do is deal with your dissociative parts, and that means that if there are several layers there, that could take some time. Not so much in dealing with the parts per se, but often there are ancillary issues or tangents that we'll need to go on to do with rejection, resentment, bitterness, perfectionism, isolation, a whole lot of other problems that we deal with quite a lot of depth that will be important to set you free and to do the deeper work that Jesus wants to do. But of course, if you can afford the time and the fees, then certainly a week would be a good economy of scale time for you. If you are obviously local, well then you can come and just see us for a day at a time. We're usually booked several months in advance, so don't expect to just ring up and get an appointment immediately. Having said that, still give us a ring because sometimes there are cancellations and we may be able to slot you in quicker than you think, but it's usually better to plan ahead with your appointments. You just send us an email, chat to us, we'll talk about accommodation and other issues with you.